All right, this is our stock number 48637. It's a 6-spindle Engis bore finishing system, also known as a single pass hone. Serial number 99093. It has the Mitsubishi Medless M50 CNC controller. Not shown in this video is the Hoffman type ASF80 centrifugal filtration system with Barnes magnetic separator. Okay.
Yeah, let's show a little bit of the machine. So you got the front already, of course. Spindle arrangement, it's tooled up. As long as you're up there. This thing has these Dublin pop-off rotary actuators, which are really nice for misting coolant up through the tool. And of course the controller's up here. We come around the side, past the electric panel, we go to the back here. You've got some coolant lines laying down on the base and the outside. Again, a lot of it was for those Dublin actuators, and a lot of it's just for the flow, coolant flow out the tubes right onto the tools. So you got your counterbalance up on the column there, servo up on top. Air package right down in front of us here with a control transformer. I'm just temped in right here. These are my lines at 480 volts. And that's just the end of this hose right here, just laying in the chute. And there's a couple of extra chutes down there too that would probably go into the aforementioned Barnes filtration system. So the cabinet is open here. And we got the frequency drive for the motors. And if you're on this one, it's a Mitsubishi servo drive for the head. And the rest is just standard switch gear with the Meldis 50 up here now, if you can see it. That's the controller. And we got some documentation down there. I've got some good drawings. Electrical schematics work. They're all good. We're in manual currently. I could just jump right in and do a couple things in manual. It's just the MPG pulse generator's working. It's at a real low. You can't really hardly see it moving, but you can see it better on the clock face here. I'm dialing it up. There's about a 1/4 inch, but you kind of see. So that works nice in the manual mode, of course. And in manual, we can also do index. If I hit this, we'll do a couple indexes right here. Whoop. If I forgot in manual, you have to hold this. So that works nice. And of course you've got your emergency up down on the panel here with the dual palms, anti-tie down, they're all working well. And of course e-stop. So I will switch over to automatic and then we'll maybe run it up because I was just playing with it, so we're not in the home position right now. We can show you a little bit up on the screens here. What do we got? Command brings up the current program really. You got your feed, it's all G-code. There's the feed at 4,000. The spindle speed goes in at 400. No, it goes in slower up here. Then it goes up to 400. Then it goes up to 450. You'll hear the spindle change in the program. So I just kind of left that alone. That said, you get the handle menu here, which brings up the PLC switches. And in fact, this is how we'll get into auto. You have to have the coolant on. I remember that. Spindle drive is on. Index select, single index, or no index, or 2 indexes. So this is where you just pick and choose here, which isn't part of the programming. This is built right into the control. So all I'm going to do is hit number 4 here and hit enter. Manual go. So not manual means auto, of course. That said, we go back to the monitor. We already showed search. We got a couple programs in here. We're currently running 1N. That's what this program is. I didn't really try the other ones, but they're nice to leave on there. If you're programming, you could use other people's programs and have an idea what they were doing. I just didn't want to take a crash on using the other programs because this one works. Back to command. That's that. Coordinates. Shows the coordinates page, which is a little kind of small. It's hard to read it, but it's there for use if you're programming. Yes, you want that. Back to monitor again, of course, shows where we're at, and we're back to manual mode. So we should be able to, that's right, it won't work now because I'm in auto, I'm sorry. We switched over to auto. So I'm going to run this thing up, hit the yellow emergency return. It should go back to home. There she goes. As soon as we're in home position, I'll go to the dual palms and we'll run a couple cycles. None of this is hooked up right now, of course. That would be the air pressure and the oil fluid coming up through the Dublin actuators. So I'm gonna hit cycle start here. I think we're good to go. Let's see how it goes. See, no index on that one, because we already indexed. There's 400. There's the 450. It's a pretty short cycle, so we can go through it again. Now we'll get the index. And maybe we'll do one more and you can watch the controller. Want to go again?
Yeah, let's go out.
Get up
Yep.
on the screen here or just, yeah, whatever. Okay, here we go. Yep, it all works well. That's pretty much it. You good or? Should be done. Should do it. We just ran 4 parts.